from behind that. You can see. You donate back to cancer.
So what's new with you? I haven't seen you in a long time.
Nothing much. Going to my end for the end of this month.
What's that?
My end.
Yeah.
Adam wants to get me a Mustang for the winter time. The V6 to drive.
That would be kind of good.
That'd be awesome. And pretty much back in daycare working. Amazing.
Yeah?
Yep. Kids are doing wonderful.
Yeah, where are they today?
School. He's in senior kindergarten. He's in grade 3.
It's Saturday though.
Oh, today?
Yeah.
Oh, today they're at my in-laws.
Oh,
I didn't want to be jumping all over and all this is getting up.
yeah. Who is that actress? I know who that actress is. I've seen her in a couple things. Is that her name?
He's from North of Black. He's in a bunch of different movies. He's in a bunch of different movies. It's not about the actress, it's about the style of haircut and all that.
The star is nice. The actress is nice too.
I don't disagree.
I think she was on the new Pitch Perfect as well.
Yes, she was. This is also in, I think, number 2 as well.
I don't remember.
She's in the German team.
Oh yeah, was she? Okay.
And which?
You remember better than
She
I
was
do.
the chick of the German team or whatever it was. Or Russian, whatever she was.
Oh, it was German, you're right.
Yeah.
You ever had your hair short like this? No.
Never. First time ever. That's why I'm having it filmed. Went from below my bum to between my middle of my thigh long hair to whenever you did the mummy cut to me. Now this. I've always wanted to do it, never had the guts to do it until now.
What were you doing over kind of in the suit? Just maintaining it longer, I guess? Just trimming it and stuff?
Yeah, nothing really major, but this one woman, Rotana, Filipino woman, that my mother-in-law told me to go see. When I went to her, she dyed my hair blonde and brown, and then my hair started falling out in pieces. Excuse me, in chunks. And I went to go get it trimmed from her, and she started just shaving, like taking the razor, and I'm like, what are you doing? I didn't ask for that. And that's where you found all those short pieces of my hair. Hence, now I'm doing Orange is the New Black style, which I love.
When did she come into that show? Because I don't know what season I'm in, but yeah.
Season 2 or 3? Season 3? Because we're going to be doing season 5.
6.
6 soon.
I thought you was in season 4.
4? Maybe season 4. I gotta rewatch all these episodes again.
It is pretty good.
It's awesome. The second I saw her, I'm like, I want that hair. My husband's like, oh.
Adam, you're cool with the short dude?
Yeah, it's whatever she wants.
Bye, Michelle. Thanks a lot.
Smart man, I trained him right.
As long as it's not too expensive, is what I said to her.
It is what it is.
Cut that's $100, I don't know. But 50, 60 bucks, I told her it's fine. It's her money anyways, but she could have waited a month until I was earning more money, but
I'm not waiting a month to do this.
Adam, where are you now?
still at my father.
Yep. But like work-wise?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why.
What were you doing? Weren't you doing insurance?
I was doing insurance, and then I've been, for the last few years, you've seen me. I remember I had the red truck.
Yeah.
I came. Well, now I have a black one. And we have a bunch of other trucks.
How old are the kids, guys?
8 and 5. Gonna be 9 and 6.
Your girl's what, 10?
She's going to be turning 12.
12.
Yeah. It's crazy, buddy.
And how many kids your brother have?
He's got two boys.
go only with one?
Who, me? Yeah, that's it, man. Shop's closed. Shop's closed.
How much?
Your
what-
shop or her shop?
No, just shop in general. Shop's closed. Nobody's done anything but fix that, but I know I.
Are you still living in Aurora?
Same place. Yeah. Been really contemplating some stuff with, I don't know, with getting a car. I think I really want to get a GT350.
Nice.
So I don't know if
We have
I can
a
make that happen, but I'd like to try to.
at Heritage. They have a cap unit. My father looked at it.
What's that?
My father looked. They had a cap unit. A Ford Executive driven.
Yep.
Let's see here.
I think it looks awesome.
Yeah, I had a chance to drive it, and it is.
When did you
it's
drive
a hell of
it?
a car. Last summer, I went to a place. They still have it. It's funny. It's called, I think, Vela Motors. It's in Woodbridge, and they had it in the showroom. And I said, I'm interested in the car. Are you going to bring it out so I can drive it? And the guy was, this type of car we really don't let anybody drive. Yeah, I saw that one actually.
That's at Heritage.
We don't really let people drive this car. I said, if I'm going to be spending $65,000 plus tax,
You gotta make sure you're
without,
comfortable with it.
without driving it, I said, sheesh, I'll just go somewhere else and take my chances, type of thing. He brought it out, took it for a spin. It was absolutely incredible. Each gear feels like it's never ending because of the 8250 red line. So I don't know, it was just amazing.
Sick.
I'm not gonna lie, the clutch is really fucking weird. The clutch is really, really weird. It almost feels like there's no tension on it whatsoever. It's kind of a weird clutch, but once you get used to it, it's pretty cool. Anyways, then I popped the hood and I noticed that there was a gigantic paint runs on the underside lip of the hood, and it just looked stupid. I said, what, was this car in an accident? No, why?
It just looks retarded.
I said, look at this, this is stupid. I said, you're gonna try to get this type of money for this car? I said, nobody, once they see this, everybody's gonna think it was in an accident. I said, sorry, can't touch it. That was it, done. And it's still there, and I drove that probably last year, June or July?
Holy crap. I'm just trying to figure out how to film.
I was looking at Fox bodies, and then of course, two of them go on the Barrett Jackson for almost 50,000. So guess what? All the Fox bodies are up in price. You should see some of them like a good Prestige one goes for 50,000. Look at Barrett Jackson this year, and I'm like,
yeah, that's no offense to a Fox body.
Yeah.
I would never spend on a Fox body. Sorry.
I'm not.
They were good, inexpensive Mustangs for the time. No, could definitely get something.
If I was gonna spend 25,000, I'd probably buy a newer GT.
I really get my Maserati RX-10.
No, I'm saying some of them are up to
For
25,000
that kind of
now.
money.
If somebody's got one that's in the middle of restoration, he wants 12 and a half.
For what, a Fox?
Yeah, it's in the middle of restoration. And I'm like, no. You have to supply the engine. I'm like,
You know what's good? Go look for an 11 through 14. Sometimes you can find those for like a good price, and at least they have the 5 liter in it, and then you can finally
I
get a car with some.
the reason why I found her in 07 or 08 with 100,000 K, a V6 convertible for 7 or 8 grand, and I'm like, that's not a bad car for her to have. And then I have a convertible again to drive in the summer because she'll be driving her bike.
So wait, what kind of bike do you want?
I want an 883 Harley Davidson, but to start out, look at the 500. Just look at the shirt.
The 500, which 500?
Street.
Harley Davidson 500 Street.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know that they made such a thing.
Yep.
Yeah, a couple of years ago,
I'm in the loop with bikes.
I've always been in the loop with them.
a couple of years ago, Harley came out with 500s and 750s.
Yeah.
It's called the Street. They're liquid-cooled V-twins because, and they're roughly about $7,000 to $8,000 brand new.
Okay.
Because they're noticing that people were buying
Kawasaki's, Suzuki's, Hondas, things
and
like that.
what they were doing
So what
was,
they would do is they would buy the smaller bikes to start out with, and then, I like this company, so I'm going to go with the bigger bikes from that company. So Harley Davidson realized that if they start out with smaller engine CC bikes, people will start buying their bigger bikes, their 1200 cc's and everything like that. So they gotta get into the beginners market as well as advanced.
Especially the Buell's no longer around.
Exactly.
You know how to ride, Adam, or no?
I don't. I let my license go years
He'll
ago.
drive the state while I drive the bike and we'll go together. Kids will be in his car while I ride.
But I miss having a Mustang. Not that I want a V6. I figure for her it's not bad, especially in the winter. But having the 5-liter in the truck now, I had the 3.5 before, the EcoBoost, which was nice, but the 5-liter is so much nicer to drive. And my father's Mustangs with the 5-liter are really nice.
What year's his?
He just got a 17, but he doesn't like it so much.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
It's not, well, there's no pipes on this one. They still
Like
have his
those
old one,
Coke
his
pipes.
16 or 15. Yeah. That's his old one.
That's nice. That was his car.
Yeah. It's got Magnaflows on it.
So what did he get rid of it for then?
It was $100 a month cheaper for him to get this 17 cap unit. So he's got a 17 in the magnetic with pepper gray stripes on it. But he doesn't feel this.
I love this look.
And it's got the
I
red
love that
interior,
red
which is
interior,
nice.
too.
But even Natalie says it doesn't feel the same.
Really? Eh?
Really. You ever sat in a 17?
Uh,
It's the same as the 15. It's just, for some reason, this one.
I drove it was a 15 or 16 automatic. One of my clients, and it's nice, man. It goes like stink. It's fast.
That's not the issue. My issue is that I feel like I'm so close to the windshield and my head is so close to the roof that I feel like I'm gonna go through the car if we go into a sudden stop.
Even like that, it looks good.
I guess I'm never dating Jordan again.
He agrees that it's time for me to start shaving my head. So
That's exactly what I said. You don't want to listen. You want us to retain it. I'm like, no, it's time for you to start shaving your head.
I don't know if I want to say that. It's just it's.
It looks ridiculous.
I don't know, but I don't want to say that. But it's gone back. I mean, listen, most people's do. Let's be honest. The hairline recedes on guys, man. That's.
Ours turn gray and it recedes on you guys.
Yeah.
Or it turns gray or does both.
I'll be 39 on Wednesday, so it doesn't matter to me if I go bald or not.
Are you 39 on Wednesday?
Yep.
Wasn't your brother the same age as me, or are you older?
Oh, he's 41 and he
Oh,
turns
so he's
42.
2. And you're younger than me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you excited for your
Yeah, I love it. I love it already. That feels so cool.
try not
Show
to
what
move?
he's doing, not the front.
It's just shaving.
This is my first time ever having it done to me.
So how long ago did you see this look?
Since the TV show, but I've always wanted to do something short.
Yeah.
But I never saw a style that I liked for me. And even looking it up and trying to do it myself and seeing how my hair would look that way.
Yeah.
So I started tying my hair back and everything like that in different ways to see how it looked. And this is the only one that I really, really loved that was very, very different. So for, like I said, about a year.
She never said anything to me.
No. I don't tell you everything. Sometimes surprises are good.
It's true. Adam, when are your grandparents coming back?
tomorrow night.
All right.
I think she already has an appointment for Friday, if I'm
yeah?
not mistaken.
So, did they have an okay time? It was good, or?
She says yes. She said no. I mean, half the time they were gone, it was good weather here, but half the time it was not good weather.
But they felt okay over there, no issues, no problems.
My grandfather could breathe. That's what I understand. I'm like, that's the major issue. But they don't, like my father says, all they did was sit last year when he was with them, or the year before, they sit, they play games or watch TV. It's the same thing as at home. But my grandfather could go down to the pool. We contemplated going down on Family Day weekend,
Yeah.
but we couldn't stay with them, obviously. So I was looking at hotels. Can you imagine, like the American hotels knew it was a holiday weekend up here? $120, $130 a night, US, on a Family Day weekend. And I'm like, there's nothing else going on in Fort Lauderdale. And the weekend after, it was back down to $50, $60.
Yep. Wait for them to
Even
cash grab.
Even Airbnb, like Daniel went, my middle brother, he had to go for an IT conference down there.
Okay.
He got an Airbnb, it cost him $25 a night. Not even, like $20 a night.
Oh, Bubba and Zadie are gonna think I was nuts.
Well, we knew that was the first thing he
I'm gonna
said.
get a shit. I already know that.
Oh, from my grandparents?
Yeah. You know what? At the end of the day,
It's only hair. It's gonna grow back anyway.
you like it.
I love it.
Tried it. You want to try it.
I love
Understand
it. I love it. I'm kind of a prestige-looking place with every long hair, and I'm coming back.
So I wasn't going to use the clipper at first, but I decided, yeah, okay, we'll use it.
Yep. Awesome. Still gonna do a deeper hairline.
I wanted. There's two ways of doing this. I can literally like shave this right up, but your facial shape.
I know,
It
too
really
rounded.
dips here. Yes. So if I do that, your head's going to look extremely pointy.
So I'm gonna have
that's
my cone
why-
head look.
That's why I'm leaving length here,
Yep.
so that we actually can fill that up because
Awesome.
your head dips. Okay?
Awesome. Yep.
Technically, I could go with the clipper and just buzz it right there, and then shave in that line really easy. That's the easiest way. You would have probably already been done and halfway home, but it's
No.
because of the facial shape. I have to kind
No,
of.
you gotta go with my shape.
Yeah.
And it looks awesome.
That's
I
the
love
reason,
it.
That's the reason why I'm doing it this way.
Can we still do the lines on the side?
Yeah.
Yay! I just really love the lines on the side.
Oh no, definitely.
And then around the back too. Yay!
Does your brother still have a car?
I still got his Mustang. I still got mine. Yeah. Same old, same old.
You know what
But
my
I'd really like to get. I'd really like to get a GT350, man. But they're 68, or 65.
The one I showed you
or-
is 69. That's the asking
You
price.
know, that's it's not chicken feed anymore, man. You know,
no.
that's a lot of money on a Mustang. Something that we drive at best 6 months a year. You know, so I don't know. We'll see. I doubt it. I'm talking like that, but fuck, I'll be driving my Mustang probably to the day I die. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna get.
Did you hear about the Edge SV that's coming out? Or ST or whatever it is? 350 horsepower Edge?
No, I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
Surprised you didn't realize I wanted to do this when I kept going shorter and shorter and shorter with my hair. This is awesome.
Definitely brave. I gotta give you that. Definitely brave.
Yeah, man.
I've not had too many girls sit in my chair that have the stones to try this, but I commend you.
Everybody at work is like, what are you doing to your hair? And I'm like, yeah, this is my plan. They're like, I look cute on you, but my hair is my life. And I'm like, here it goes back.
That does.
I'm like, at least it'll be nicer and fresher and real. And get rid of all the dead stuff. Literally.
Well, yeah, like there's nothing left, so
Yep.
we got rid of it all.
Yep, and now all I have is my natural hair.
Who's my neck? He's there? Okay. Okay. What is Shivani doing? For who?
I should have said extreme cut, not just a cut. Am I right, Jordan? Like when you saw the thing. A cut. No, extreme cut. What I love about it is I can just wake up, flip my hair, brush it down, and done. There's nothing to do. It's easy to manage. I'll be coming back for a touch-up, that's for sure. You know what I like though? The gray in my hair is going to come out and it'll look natural. I'm going to dye it too. Yes, I embrace my gray. I don't hide my gray.
It's almost the same orange as Bella.
Yep.
I'm surprised you didn't tell Jordan about those two.
About a cat and their dog? I'll tell him. You can tell him. Right now he's got the thing that can cut me.
Whatever you do. Now we gotta go back to that picture. Are you still filming? You want this to be one.